Here are 5 notable quotes from each of the distinguished Australian scientists. 1. Lawrence Bragg. The important thing in science is not so much to obtain new facts as to discover new ways of thinking about them. Everything in the world is made up of patterns. Science is about using our curiosity and our creativity to discover new things. The scientist is not a person who gives the right answers, he's one who asks the right questions. It's the constant and determined effort that breaks down all resistance, sweeps away all obstacles. 2. Howard Florey. One of the biggest challenges in science is to let go of preconceived notions and embrace new possibilities. Science and everyday life cannot and should not be separated. We must aim for the highest standards, especially in our scientific endeavors. The true scientist never loses the faculty of amusement. It is the essence of his being. Research is the door to tomorrow. 3. Elizabeth Blackburn. Biology sometimes reveals its fundamental principles through what may seem at first to be arcane and bizarre. In the 1970s, I did a PhD with Fred Sanger in Cambridge, who was in the process of inventing ways to map what's inside DNA. Perhaps arising from a fascination with animals, biology seemed the most interesting of sciences to me as a child. I think the most productive thing to do during times of change is to be your best self, not the best version of someone else. Science is about exploring the unknown and finding new ways to understand the world. 4. Brian Schmidt. Science is not, despite how it is often portrayed, about absolute truths. It is about developing an understanding of the world, making predictions, and then testing these predictions. Australians have a free spirit and an ability to think outside the box, and that is why I like Australia so much. There can be theory, but, the problem is you've got to be able to test it. I am an astronomer, and my job is to look to the heavens to better understand the universe and our place in it. Even if I stumble on to the absolute truth of any aspect of the universe, I will not realize my luck, and instead will spend my life trying to find flaws in this understanding. Such is the role of a scientist. 5. Barry Marshall. Everyone was against me, but I knew I was right. I was young and foolish, and I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't have any money, but I had an idea. I was just a doctor who wanted to find out what was causing his patients' ulcers. I was prepared to take risks to prove my point. These quotes provide insight into the thoughts and philosophies of these renowned scientists, reflecting their dedication to scientific inquiry and discovery.